Brooklyn class. Welcome back to Homeschool with Carly. Today is going to be really fun because we are going to target a muscle that we have yet to target. We are going to work our core muscle. So this muscle is super duper important because this is what keeps us upright, whether we are sitting in a chair or standing. Now, some of us weren't born with the ability to be able to sit upright, okay? So we have things put into our bodies to help us stay upright. However, all of us have core muscles, and it is super important to keep those muscles nice and strong because we want to have a strong body no matter what the scenario. So let's get started. All you need, as always, is a chair. And for today, we are going to use weight. So go ahead, stop this video, run to your kitchen, and go grab a can. So we are going to begin. Now, this will not be a cardio video, and we will not be working fast pace. We are going to take our time and really focus on those core muscles, okay? So I'm going to do a lot of talking in this video, and I'm going to do my best to explain what we are targeting and why we're targeting those muscles, okay? So go ahead, get started, grab your chair if you don't have one, all right? Let's begin. So, as always, I like to say that we should start our exercise with a deep breath in. Now, if you are new to following this channel, there is a reason why we always take a deep breath before we exercise. So, we want to take that deep breath because whether we were rushing around the house or doing things, we want to calm our bodies and prepare ourselves to do something different. Now, exercise is something that requires a lot of effort and we don't want to get hurt. So we want to take our time and slow our bodies down. So taking that deep breath slows us down and gets us into the right mindset. Okay? So go ahead and grab your weight. All right? So the first move is going to be what I call ab rotations, okay? So you're gonna hold that can in front of you. Now, some of us might not be able to hold the can. So what you're going to do is get assistance, all right? So if you can't hold the can, you can have somebody help you hold the can in front of you with their hands on top of yours, or if you have tight upper extremities, you can have somebody hold the can to your chest, and this exercise will work just fine, okay? So, for this exercise, I'm gonna hold the weight in front of me, and all you're gonna do is take your time and you're going to make a rotation in a circle, right? That's what a rotation is. We're gonna go in a circle around, okay? So, why am I having us do these rotations? And why am I moving so slow? Well, there's a reason for that. So moving slow really focuses on the muscle group, okay? Now we are hitting multiple muscles in our abs, all right? So to keep this basic, we have three groups, all right? We have our obliques, which are the side of our abs, okay? We have our upper abs and our lower abs, okay? So when we lean to the side, we are hitting those side obliques, okay? But when I lean forward, we are using those lower ab muscles. And when I finally get around back and I lean back, we are using the upper abs, okay? So it's important because even though we think of our core as one center, like one unit, there are multiple parts, and it's really important to hit all of those groups, okay? 2 more rotations. All right, we're coming around. 1 more rotation. So this is a nice and steady exercise. It's not too crazy, and you can really take your time and hit those muscle groups. Okay? Now, I always say before we move on to our next exercise that you should do about 6 to 8 repetitions per exercise. So that would mean going in a circle either 6 or 8 times before moving on to the next exercise. That is a good number to roll with. Okay, it's not too high and it's not too low, but that way you really get a good exercise in. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I like to call these rowing the boat. All right, so you're going to take that can again and you're going to hold it in front of you. Now, remember, you can have help or assistance, or you can do the same thing by holding it to your chest. So this exercise, if you're going to be having somebody hold it to your chest, I will show you. You're just going to lean to the side and come back, okay? So for those of us that are holding the can in front of us, we're going to row the boat, all right? So you're going to take this, and as if you were holding an oar, right? And you're going to row down, come back up, row down to the other side, come back up. Okay, so this is really great, and this actually works your obliques, but it also works that lower ab. So you're going to feel it in the lower section of your stomach and on the side, okay? So you're going to do about 6 to 8 reps. So why am I having us focus on our side abs, right? You're going to see that a lot of the exercises in this video, okay, 2 of the exercises in this video, focus on our side abs, okay, our obliques. So 2 more. The reason that we're focusing on those side obliques, right, is because that is what holds us upright. So believe it or not, when you are sitting upright, your lower abs, all right, are what are going to keep you from flopping forward, right? And your upper abs are what keep you from going back. But the side is what keeps you from going like this, right, and slumping. So if I didn't have these, I would just always be slumped. So working on those obliques, those side abs are really important for structure, especially when you're in a chair, okay? So I have one more exercise that's going to target that side ab, the obliques, all right? So for this exercise, you're going to hold the can in one of your hands and you're going to straighten your arm out to the side of you, okay? So there won't be a bend in your elbow and you're going to hold it to the side of you. Now, those of you that did this exercise where you lean sideways, you can skip this exercise because you would be doing it again and that's not necessary, okay? So you're going to hold that can to the side of you and you're just going to dip, okay? So this is really going to target those side ab muscles, okay? So now we don't want to really, okay, because if I do this, I definitely am picking up my other leg to do that. So you're just going to lean a little bit, enough that you can feel a little bit of pressure on that side, okay? And after you've done about 6 on this side, you can switch hands and do it on the other, okay? And bonus, you're getting a nice stretch in that other ab muscle on the side, okay? So we're going to do 6 on this side. 1 more. All right, so we are up to our last exercise with our can, okay? We are being innovative. So our next exercise is going to really target the lower abs, okay? These are very important because we do not want to flop forward, right? Especially when we're in a chair all day. So you'll definitely need assistance with this. So for this exercise, you're going to take your can and you're going to place it on your knee, okay? So your leg should be down, and what you're going to do is you're going to march, okay? You're just going to lift your leg. So this is going to target that lower ab muscle, okay? So this is really important. and it can be hard. So if you need assistance, all you would have to do is have somebody place this either on your leg or under, okay, if you want, and then the person can bring your leg to your chest. So this will not only give you an ab workout, but you'll probably also get a nice stretch in your glute, which isn't so bad, okay? So for the rest of us, we're gonna march, all right? So this is really good. And those of us that can, if you lean forward a little bit and do it, you'll really target those muscles, okay? So this is really great. All right, guys, we're gonna swap to the other leg. All right, ready and march. So why do we want to target those lower muscles? Do you guys remember? We don't want to flop forward. So this is really great. And be careful because you don't want to lift your leg too high. If you start feeling it, in your groin area or your hip area, that means you're lifting your leg way too high. Just a little bit is enough and you'll feel it in that lower ab muscle, okay? If you're lifting it too high, I can definitely feel it in my hip area, okay? So just a little bit. All right, one more. All right, I am so proud of all of you. It is possible to work out at home with a can of refried beans. Trader Joe's, thank you very much. So I hope all of you have an amazing weekend, and I will see all of you actually later in our school party, okay? So I'll see you guys later, and I'll catch all of you on Monday. Bye!